Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve questions on SQL. So one of my subscribers her name is Arushi. She shared few questions with me on SQL. She was facing difficulties with this. So we are going to look those questions and we are going to solve it one by one. So in this we have two tables. One is employee table where we have employee number, employee name, department number, job, manager ID, hire date and salary value columns. Okay, this is under employee table where we have employees details. Okay, then we have one more table that is department table. In this, we have department detail that is department number, department name, and location of that department. Like where is that actually location basically. Okay, so now we have a few questions here given here. We have around 13 questions and we are going to solve it one by one. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is we have to write a query to display name and salary of employee who has same job as employee number 4. Okay, so let's do this. So how we are going to solve it? First of all, we are going to find out for employee number 4 what is their job. Okay, and then in the employee table we are going to find out those employees who has the same job. Okay, okay, so let's run this. So first of all, we are going to write down select job from employee table where employee number is equal to 4. So for employee number 4, the job is salesman. Now we have to find out another employees and their salary. So we are going to write down select employee name, comma salary from employee table where job equals salesman. Okay, so we have used subquery here. So let's run this. So yeah, Alan and King, these are the two employees and these are the salary values of these two employees and they work as salesmen. So this is the first query. Now let's see the next question. So the next question is write a query to display name and job of employee who do the same job as Smith does. So this is the same question. It's just that we have to work on employee name now, not on employee number. So I'm going to copy the same query and I'm going to put it here. So here what we have to do, we have to replace it with employee name and this is going to be Smith. Okay, let's run this. We are getting John and Smith. So these are the two employees and these are their salary values who have the same job as Smith. Okay, so this is the second query. Now let's see the third query. So in the third query, we have to write a query to display name and job of employee in department number 20 who have the same job, who have the jobs that someone in the sales department as well. Okay, so in sales department, what we have to do, we have to find out the job that they are doing. And then from the employee table, we have to find out those employees who are doing the same job. Okay. Okay. So first of all, what we are going to do in this, first of all, in department table, we have department number, we have department name, and we have department location, right? We do not have job information. So first of all, but it is mentioned that someone in the sales department. So for the sales department, we are going to find out what is the department number. Okay. And for that department number, we are going to find out and in that department number, what are the jobs? Okay. In sales department, what are the jobs? Okay. And who are those employees under department number 20 who are doing one of those jobs or some of those jobs? Okay. So let's do this. So we are going to write down select department number from department where job, not job, where department name is equal to sales, right? We do not have job information in the department table. So that is why we are finding out the department number first from the department table of the sales department. Okay. And under, so let's see what we are going to get. We are getting 20. So for sales department, the department number is 20. Now we are going to find out in department number 20, what are the jobs? Okay. So we are going to write down select job from employee. By employee table, because in employee table, we have the job information as well as department number column as well. So from there, we can find out what are the jobs that are being done under department number 20. Where department number is equal to 20. That is this. Okay. So in CS department, which is department number 20, these are the jobs. That is clerk, salesman, and manager. Now we have to find out from employee table, wherever the department number is 20, who are those employees that are doing some of these jobs. Okay. So we are going to write down select employee name from a job from employee table where department number is equal to 20 and job in this. Okay. Now let's run this. So these are the employees. That is, Smith is working as clerk, King is working as salesman, and Adam is working as manager. Okay. So yeah, this is the query. Now let's see the next question. So the next question is, we have to find out, write a query to display this is employee number, I think. Write a query to display employee number, job, and salary of employees in department. This is in department number 20, who has the same job as employee in department number 30, and display the list in descending order. Okay. So we have to do what? We have to first find out what are the jobs that is present for employees in department number 30. Okay. And then we have to find out what are those employees who are doing the same job in department number 20. Okay. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to find out for department number 30, what are the jobs. So I'm going to write down select job from employee where department number is equal to 30. Okay, let's run this. So officer. So officer is the job that is in department number 30. Now, next what we have to do, we have to find out for department number 20, who are those employee numbers and what are their job and job value and salary, who has the same job, that is as officer. So I'm going to write down select employee number, job, salary from employee table where department number is equal to 20 and job in. Okay, that is working as officer. Let's run this. Okay, so we are not getting any records. That means there are no employee in department number 20 who is working as an officer, but we have to complete the query. So we have to put one more thing, that is we have to order by salary in descending order. So this is the complete query. Okay, for question number 4. Yeah. So now let's see the question number 5. So question number 5 is write a query to display employees detail that have salary greater than the lowest paid employee in the department number 30. Okay. So first of all, we have to find out in department number 30, what is the minimum salary. And then we are going to find out those employees whose salary is greater than that minimum salary. Okay. So for this, we are going to write down select minimum salary. It's not salary, it is sal from employee where department number equals 30, right? Let's run this. So the minimum salary is 4,000. Now we have to find out those employees whose salary is greater than 4,000. So using subquery, we can write select star from employee where salary is greater than this value, that is 4,000. So let's run this. So yeah, this Adam is one of the employees and he's the only employee basically whose salary is greater than 4,000 and his salary is 5,000. Okay. So this is question number 5. Now let's see question number 6. So question number 6 is write a query to display employee number, employee name for all employees who are not clerk but whose salary is less than clerk. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to find out the minimum salary of clerk, and then we have to find out those employees who are not working as clerk, but their salary is less than clerk. Okay, so let's run this. So we are going to write down select minimum salary from employee where job equals clerk. Okay, let's run this. So the salary is 2,500. Now we have to find out those employees whose salary is less than clerk's salary, but they're not working as clerk. So I'm going to write down select. We have to print employee number, employee name from employee table, where job is not equal. This is not equal sign as clerk, and salary is less than this value, that is 2,500, right? Now let's run this. So there are no records. That means there are no employees in employee table who is not working as a clerk and their salary is less than 2. Okay. So this is question number 6. Now let's see the question number 7. So in question number 7, what we have to do? We have to write a query to display the details of employees whose salary is less than average salary in their own department. Okay. Okay. So this is a good question. Now let me tell you how to solve this kind of problem. So first of all, I'm going to write down the query for it, and then I'm going to explain you the query. So I'm going to write down select every details of employee from employee table, and I'm going to write down the table name. Let's name this as E, where salary, it's not salary, it's sal, is less than select average sal from employee where department number is equal to E dot department number. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I am putting this condition, that is, first I have named this table as E. Even if we are not going to name this as E and we are going to write down same here, that is in employee here, it is also going to go. So let me run this, then I will explain you. Okay, so what is happening in this? We are telling that in an employee table where the department number is 10. See for this, where the department number is 10. So for department number 10, we have to do the filtration. And we have one condition here is that we are also finding out the average salary of that department. Okay, so for department number 10, that is the first filter. We are only filtering out department number 10. And we are finding out the average salary of department number 10. And then we are selecting those records where the employee's salary is less than average salary. Okay, in department number 10. Okay, so two things is happening here. First, we are mentioning what is the department we have to select for. So for example, if department number is 20, we are going to employ department number is 20. So it will get filtered for department number 20. And then we are finding out the average salary of that department number 20. And then we are doing the check for all those employees whose salary is less than average salary of their department. Okay, so this is how it is happening. We are not passing any value. We are passing the row value, that is for this row, what is the department number? Then for that department, find out the average salary and then check for those employees whose salary is less than their average salary of their own department. And then we are printing the rows. Okay, so this is how we have solved this query. Okay, so yeah, this is question number 7. Now let's see the question number 8. We have to write a query to display all department details that has employees in them. Okay, so in department table, we have multiple departments and it can happen that in one of the department, there are no employees. Okay, and in employee table, we have what? We have employees detail and the department name as well. Okay, so we have employees detail for those departments only, which department is present in the employee table, right? So we have to display those department details, like what are those departments where the employees are present in them. Okay. So for this, what we are going to do, it's very simple. We can do it using join. So I'm going to write down select. We have, let's leave the column names for now. I'm going to write down select from department. This name is a D, join E, join employee on D dot department number is equal to E dot department number. Okay. So what is going to happen? What is going to happen? So only those rows are going to match where there's a value in employee department and value in department number. Okay. So those rows are going to be matched, and from there we will get the department's detail. So here we have to write down, we want D dot department details of those department where employees are present. So it is going to do the check based on this condition. Okay, because only those rows are going to be extracted where there's value in the department, in the employee table. Okay, I'm going to write down distinct here. Okay, let's run this. Yeah. So these are the departments 10, 20, and 30. These are the three departments that is present. These are the department where there are employees. Okay. So for example, let me show you. Let's select star from department. So if we are going to run this, let me comment this. If we are going to run this, there are 4 departments, right? But then if you see an employee table, in the department, there is no department that is 40. Okay, so in employee table, only department number 10, 20, and 30 are getting used. Okay, so that is why when we ran this query, that is, we want all those department details where there are employees present. So we got 10, 20, and 30 because based on this check, it is going to extract the common records where there are common department numbers, import department table and employee table. Okay, and when that is fetched, we are doing what? We are printing the department details of those department where the employees are present. Okay, so this is how we have solved this problem. So this is also done. Now let's see the question number 9. So in question number 9, what we have to do? Write a query to display all department details about employee who have other employees reporting to them. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me print the employee table so that we can understand this question better. So in employee table, we have manager, we have employee number, and then we have manager ID as well. Okay. So what is happening? If you see that this employee 4, this is an employee, but this employee is also a manager. Is also a manager here. He's a manager to Smith. He's a manager to itself. That is Alan. Okay. So we have to find out those employees who are working as a manager and other employees are reporting to them. Okay, got it? So this is what we have to do. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out all the managers from the employee table. Okay, all the managers from the employee table, and then I'm going to do the check, like I'm going to do the check on employee number. That who are those employees whose employee number is matching with the manager number, and then I'm going to show those employees. Okay, so let's run this. So I'm going to write down select manager from employee where where if you see here one of the manager is null, so we do not want null values. Okay, so I'm going to write down where manager is not null. Okay, let's run this. We are getting these manager values. Okay, now it's simple. What we have to do, and also one thing, we have to display the department details, not the employee details. We have to show the department details. So we have to do the join as well. Okay, so let me do this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write down select again distinct D dot star because we have to show department details from department D joined employee E on E dot department number is equal to D dot department number. And here we have to put the condition where employee number in this. Okay. So we are showing department details of those departments. Like, first of all, we are finding out all the manager values from the employee table. And then we have to show the department details. So based on the common department values, we are finding out the departments. And in that, we are finding out those employees whose employee number is lying in this. Okay. And then we are showing the department value. So let's run this. We are getting one error. Let's quickly see. So D dot staff from department D, join employee E on E dot department. Okay, we have to put E dot employee number and select. Okay, we have to put distinct here as well. It is not null. Let's run this. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we are getting. So these are the department details of those employee who are working as a manager as well, and they have employees reporting to them. Okay. So this is what we have done to solve this query. Okay. This is also done. Now, what we have to do, the next question is list all departments that have no employee. Okay. If you remember question number 8, okay, in question number 8, what we solved, we printed out those departments where there were employees in them. Now, this question is exact opposite. We have to print out those departments where they have no employees. Okay. So this is the question. So how we are going to solve it? So to solve this question, we are going to write down. First of all, we are going to find out all the department from the employee table. Okay, like what are those department that have employees in them? Okay, because from the employee table, we are going to get that list of department. Then from the department table, we are going to exclude those department number, and then we will get those department where there are no employees in them. And if you remember, 40 is the department number in the department table where there are no records of that department in the employee table. So we should get 40. Okay, so let's run this. So to do this, what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to select distinct department number from employee table. So let's run this. So we have 10, 20, and 30. Now using subquery, what we are going to do, I'm going to write down select star from department where department number not in this. That's it. Let's run this. So yeah, 40. 40 is the department number. So yeah, we are done with question number 10 as well. Now let's see the next question. That is question number 11. So in question number 11, what we have to do, we have to find out length of service of employees in year and month. Okay. So we have to show how much time each employee has spent in their company in particular department. Okay. So let's run this because we have this hire date column. Using that, we can find it out. So first of all, I'm going to write down select employee name. And for that employee, I'm going to find out how much year they have spent. So for that, I'm going to use date diff because it is going to help us find out the difference from the current date and in the year they have joined. Okay. So we want to check for year. And now we have to pass the column names. That is, the column name is hire date. And we want to check it with today's date, get date. Okay. Yeah. Now let's run this. Name. Okay, sorry. From employee. Yeah. So John has spent 14 years, Smith has spent 14 years, and so on. So every employee has spent 14 years. So this is the year. This is for year. Now, what we have to do, we have to find for month as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the same thing. And I'm going to put it here. and I'm going to write down here month, and then hire date and get date. Now, let me run this and then I'll tell you. See, so we are getting 14 years and here we are getting 175 months, which is not correct. It can be like 14 years and 2 months, 14 years and 5 months, like that. Okay. So, but here we are getting 175 by because from their hire date to this current date, how much months they have spent. This is what it is showing. So in 14 years, they have spent around 175 months. Okay. So what we are going to do here, we are going to take the mod and divide by 12. Okay. Why? Because it is going to, for 175, it is going to be do what? In 175, how many years were there and what was the month left? And we want that value of month. Okay. So for example, in 175, 14 years were completed and 3 extra months were there. So 3 should come. So I'm going to take that value, that is 3 months. Okay. Now let's run this. We are getting this error because let's see the error once more. The type, date, time, and end are incompatible. Okay. So we have to balance the type. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to write down as badcat. And let's pass this as month value is going to be into. So let's run this. Incorrect syntax near the keyword as. So we are doing date def, month, hire date, get date, mod by 12 as varchar. Okay. So let's do one more thing. Let's type cast. Oh, okay. I got it. Varchar to dative month, hire date. We have not, instead of putting this here, let's put here. Okay, let's run this. Again, some error. Let's cast this. Okay, yeah, now we are getting it. So, yeah, so John has spent 14 years and extra after 14 years, he has spent 7 extra months. Okay, and that we find it out using mod of 12. Okay, so yeah, this is how we have find out year and month. But we have displayed it in 2 separate columns. We have to show it in one column, that is in year and month in one single column. So to do that, what I'm going to do, we use cast so that we can do some like uh, we can convert it into a string as well, right? So then we can attach some number to it. So some not number, some string value to it. So I'm going to use cast here as well. I will put cast, and then I'm going to close this. Let me run this first. Again, we are getting error. So let me do one thing. Let me put as varchar here as well. As varchar, let's put 4. Let's run this. Okay. We have cast. We have, oh, sorry. What I'm doing. We have to put cast here. Here and here. We have to convert it. It is not going to work. So let's put this as varchar. And then pass the value. Let's put 4. Okay. Let's run this. Yeah. So now using cast, what we can do, we can add a string to it. And then I'm going to put, this is in years. Okay. And I'm going to remove this comma because we have to use one single column plus. Then this is going to be added at 14 years and 7 months. So after this, I'm going to put plus again, and I'm going to write down months. Okay. Now let's run this. Let's name this column as duration. Let's run this. So this is what we are getting, that John has spent 14 years, 7 months, Smith has spent 14 years, 6 months, and so on. So this is how we have solved this query. So yeah, we are done with this as well. Now let's see the next question. That is, we have to show in which year did most employees join the company, display year and month. Okay. So what we have to do in this question, we have to find out in each year and month how many employees joined, and then we have to select that year and month in which maximum employees joined. Okay. And we have to print that out. So yeah, so what we are going to do, we have this hire date column. So from hire date, we are going to extract year of hire date and month of hire date. Month of hire date, right? Okay. Now, what we have to do, we have to find out number of employees joined in a particular year and a particular month. So we have to, to do that, we have to do count. And we are finding it out for each unique year and month. So when we have to do something unique, we have to do group by. So what we are going to do, we are going to do, first we are going to find out count of employees, and how we are going to do it by from employee table, and then we have to do group by. Group by on same thing, that is year of hire date and month of hire date. Okay, now let's run this. So yeah, in 2011, in first month, that is Jan, one employee joined. Okay, so let's name this as year, name this as month, and let's name this as employee. Now let's run this. So in year 2011, in first month, one employee joined. 11, second month, one employee joined, and so on. Okay. Now from this, we have to find out in what month maximum employee joined. So if you can see in 2011, March, maximum employee, that is 3 employee joined. So we can do it using order by. So we are going to do order by employees in descending order, right? So let's run. It's not employees, it's employee. Let's run this. Yeah, so we have ordered it. So in 2011, in month of March, 3 employees joined. Okay, now we have to show only that year and month in which maximum employee joined. So for that, what we are going to do, we can use top 1. Let's run this. So yeah, in month of March and in year 2011, this is the year and month in which maximum employees joined. Okay, so this is the question. We have solved this one as well. So let me comment it out. Now the question number 13. So question number 13 is find duplicate row in department table for column department and job, and how to delete duplicate record. Find duplicate row in department table for column department number and job, and how to delete duplicate record. If we see department table, we have 4 departments, but we do not have job column here. And in department table, okay, so I don't know why it is written like this. I don't know what is the right question. So I will leave it for now. You guys can try to understand, and then if you solved it, you can put it in the comment section. But we have solved most of the questions. That is 12 out of 13 questions. So yeah, this is it. I hope you understood it. And all questions were pretty good. Thank you, Arushi, for sharing these questions. I hope you understood it as well. So yeah, try to solve these questions using different methods. And if you solve using different methods, you can put it in the comment section. And if you have any problem in any of the questions, you can ask that too in the comment section. I hope you like this video. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.